355, design Twitter, in which we're going to have to post a tweet, get a news feed, follow, and unfollow. If you want to read all the instructions, they're here. But let's go ahead and get started. So in order to post a tweet, we have to do 12.tweets append, and we're going to append a tweet. So let's call it tweet, and this is going to be a list. So user ID and tweet ID. So append the tweet. Next thing we have to do is follow. So this is a default dictionary, so we're going to have to use add. So self.follows, the follower ID is going to be connected. This is going to be the key, and we're going to add, because this is a set, we're adding the follow ID, and we're using a set here because sets are going to get rid of duplicates. We don't want someone being followed a million times. It's either you're following them or you're not. Now let's unfollow. It's going to be somewhat similar to this. So we're going to have to do if the follow ID is in here, if it's in this dictionary, if it exists in this dictionary, we're going to remove it. And this is why we're using a default dictionary, because it's not going to throw an error if it can't find it. It's still just going to run, or it's not going to do anything. So if it's in there, we're going to have to do this. Self.following .remove the followee ID. Now they're unfollow. And now comes the hard part. Let's run this really quick just to make sure we don't have any syntax errors. But this is the hardest part right here, getting the news feed. And this is good that it ran. There's no errors. It's not correct yet because we're not done. So n is the number of tweets. So the length of self.tweets. And then we're going to have to keep a news feed. We need 10 of these. So while there's a tweet, so while n is greater than or equal to 0, and while there's 10, so while the length of the news feed is less than 10, essentially what we're going to do is get the tweet. So let's call it T for tweet. So self.tweets, we're going to get the nth one. So it's going to be the last one for now. And this tweet is stored as a linked list. So the first one's the UID is essentially T0. And then TID is equal to T1, the tweet ID. This is not tied, this is tweet ID. So now we have to check if this user ID is in this followers dictionary. It's in the followers dictionary, or if it's yourself. It's not going to pass all the test cases if you don't check for yourself. You don't really think about that too often. Or if it's yourself, we're going to add the news feed, the tweet ID, into the news feed. And now we have to basically -1. There's one last tweet. And if we run out of tweets, or if this gets filled to 10, we're going to return the news. And this should pass. Let's see. Lists out of range. Oh, we do -1. Computers start at 0, not 1. So we need to do -1. Follower ID. So if the UID is in, oh yeah, this should be, if this user ID, if it's in the user ID, or if it's yourself. And there we go, we passed. All right, if you have any questions, leave a comment in the section. This is a pretty challenging problem. I did not solve it my first attempt. Let me know in the comment section, I will answer. Thanks, bye.